Well, everyone out there, Merry Christmas 2023. I'm in the middle of my holiday marathon for this year, and it's been great so far. We've had a fun podcast, we had a gaming schedule update, we played Phasmophobia, and we just did a very festive holiday tier maker ranking event. But now it is time to eat because I am hungry. And for the first time in ages, my wife and I decided we were going to order some Mexican food. What else do you think about when it's Christmas? Mexican food, of course. And so, we have a few things here. For me, I had to try to order something that was going to be easier to eat on camera because I was thinking, oh, what if I get a big burrito? How do I cut it? On my lap? Right? You know what I mean? So I had to think about like things that I could actually eat. And so I got something that I got at the restaurant a while ago and I really liked. I'm hoping that it's as good to go as it was in person. What's funny is people are saying all the sweaters look great. Thank you, PS3 Troop. It's funny. This is the first year ever, right? Look at my lighting. Look at the camera. You can actually see what I'm wearing. And I've had these sweaters for many years, and they never really looked good because my camera was always shit and my lighting was always shit. And this year, everything looks good. People were complimenting me. Like, wow, you're like really festive this year. No, I've always had these. It's just you can never really see them, okay? Anyway, let's continue. So, first of all, when you order Mexican food, they're always going to give you sides. So I got a side of black beans, which I'm going to eat. I can't wait. I love Mexican black beans. And we got a side of Mexican rice, which is the seasoned rice. Okay, with all the ingredients in, all the seasonings in it. So that's excellent, okay? But I opted for my main course because I wanted something that hopefully I'll be able to eat, which I don't know. We're going to try. Let me roll up my sleeves here, right? See if I can actually eat it on stream or not. I got what are called Fajita Quesadillas. So what it is, quesadillas with the ingredients inside of it as if it was like a chicken fajitas. So it's grilled chicken that's seasoned with peppers, onions, cheese, and various other ingredients. But I'm curious, as I try to open it, how easy this is going to eat, or be to eat. Oh my god. Oh, it smells so good. Wow. Yo, it smells so good. You guys have no concept of how good this smells. That is amazing. I smell like a seasoning and a char on the chicken. I can smell like a salsa that they put in here. Tomato, onion. I can smell it all. Yo, it's so good. Wow. And they gave me guacamole. And they also gave me sour cream to dip it in. But I also brought some street taco sauce that I had in my fridge. It's a little bit spicy because they didn't give us any real salsa with it. But I was like, it's fine. I'll just dip it in whatever I've got. But now I was like, oh yeah, I have taco sauce too. I could use that. Okay. By the way, thank anyone who contributes during this segment. Thank you. I will shout it out at the end. I obviously want to eat. I'm starving, so I will shout out any contributions. I just got a tip, and I thank you. So I just got another tip. Thank you guys. I will shout those out when I finish. I promise you. Okay, we're only halfway through the event today, by the way. We still have another game and other stuff coming up, just so you guys know. Okay, so here we go. First of all, can you see that? Let me see if I can get good lighting here. Look at what's in there. You got chicken. You've got cheese. I see some veggies. If you look at this side, you can see it better. There's tomato, onion, multiple kinds of cheese in there. It looks really good. I'm going to take a bite. Wow, that's delicious. Because it's not bland. You would think, oh, is it bland? No. They season the chicken so well. You get so many flavors just by biting into it. Got delicious pepper. That is seriously delicious. The cheese is great. A good fresh pepper flavor. The seasoned charred chicken. I love these. And I got these at the restaurant. And I was thinking, oh, if I'm going to order, this is easier to eat. I can eat it with my hands on stream. So that's why I ordered the fajita quesadilla. Now, I want some dipping. So I'm going to open up my guacamole and my sour cream, and I'm going to have some of that with this. So give me a second here. Get my napkins in order. Okay. And let me open these up. I want to get some of these dippins. I want my dippins. Come on, man. And I should, now that I am partaking in the meal, I will absolutely say this. Thank you all. It is through your support that I'm able to enjoy this meal and everything, right? Like literally, everything I afford is because of you guys. Loving my content, supporting the content, it goes hand in hand, right? Thank you all. So far, I'm loving this Christmas marathon. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are too. Thank you so very much. Okay. Let's continue. Let's try the guac. The guac, which is mostly avocado, but many other ingredients shoved in there. Look at that. A big chunk. Mmm. That's good guacamole. A little salty, savory. It's got the avocado, but it's got good seasoning in it, too. It's not bland. A lot of guacamole is bland. That is not bland at all. That is very flavorful. Mmm. Derek, I'll see you later. Very good. Mmm. Yes, some people's memberships will automatically renew. It depends on where you live. Some countries don't even allow it, but some do. So Little Shake and Bake says, oh, it's good. My membership actually just automatically renewed for me. I didn't have to do it. That's good to hear. Yes, the chicken is grilled. It has, it has char flavor on it. They actually fire grill it at the restaurant, which is really good. Now I'm going to have some sour cream, which is exceptionally healthy. Right. Mmm. Wow. Do I ever get fried chicken as tub tubs? Almost never. Literally almost never. Because to me, that's just too much grease. It's just so greasy. I'd much rather have something like this, a flame grilled meat with other ingredients in it than just something sopped in breading and grease. It tastes good, don't get me wrong, but as I get older, I just can't eat that stuff. I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate a piece of fried chicken. I don't even know. I don't remember. It's been probably years. Mmm. I'm gonna have some of the beans and rice next. Mmm. Mmm. This is super good. This is what a quesadilla is supposed to be. When you get a quesadilla, at most places now, you don't get a real quesadilla anymore. You know. Taco Bell, don't even get me started how fake that is. But most places, they'll just take a meat and a cheese and melt it. Okay, that's your quesadilla. No. Did you season the chicken? Did you grill it? Does it have flavoring to it? Did you put other things like peppers and pico de gallo and other things in there so it has flavor? Or did you just make a bland thing and slap it together and charge someone like $15 for it, right? This is amazing. Mmm. Mmm. That's one of 4 pieces. Wow. The quesadilla Taco Bell is so ridiculous. All it is their awful processed meat, which has no flavor to it whatsoever, with their really bad shredded cheese, which also has no flavor to it whatsoever. And they douse it in that sauce. And that sauce that they put on it actually tastes good. It's the only flavor you get in the quesadilla. If they forget the sauce, the quesadilla tastes like nothing. So you need them to douse it in that sauce. I don't even know what the sauce is. right? It's like an orange sauce or something, and it tastes kind of like a chipotle mayo or something. I don't know what it is, but that's the only thing you could taste with it. Oh, here, I was like, where's my fork? Here it is. Okay, so first of all, let's have some black beans. If you were to ask me if I would choose between refried beans and black beans, I would actually choose black beans. I like refried beans, but black beans, to me, they tend to have more flavor. They're less bland. They smell good. Look at that. Shoot. Where did I put this? Put it on the floor. Okay. Slayer, excuse me. I'm sorry. How's it going, Slayer? Good to see you. We're having Mexican food. I'm having fajita quesadillas, black beans, and Mexican rice for dinner here live on Festive Feasting with Phil. Why have I never thought about going into the food business? Money. I don't have money to do it. When I started out as a YouTuber, this is a true story, all right? I hoped that I could maintain the level that I was at being a YouTuber for like maybe 10 years. And if I had enough money saved up, I was going to open a food franchise. I was either going to open like a fast food franchise, like a sandwich shop or something, or I was going to try to open a restaurant. But I never had enough money. I was only popular on YouTube, you know, at the top of where I was at, maybe 3 years. And then I started to decline, you know, and after that, it just wasn't viable anymore. So, okay. Here we go. Black beans. Whoa. Yo, those are so good. Those are absolutely so good. Absolutely full of flavor. Wow. Little Shake and Bake says there's a lot of holidays within a 3-4 month span, but not the rest of the year. You should start your own holiday and celebrate it with a stream every year. Maybe it'll catch on around the world. The streamiversary, the streamiversary, the anniversary of streaming. Andy said there's a Mexican restaurant near me called Chiquitos. The quesadillas there are massive, the same size as a dinner plate, super full of meat and other things. That's amazing. DC, how you doing? Happy holidays, DC. We haven't seen DC in many weeks. He's here with a Christmas haiku. A good holiday. Families come together. Festive Christmas trees. Thank you very much. I actually have a festive Christmas tree on my shirt right now. Thank you very much, DC. I appreciate that. It's tasty. So these are well-seasoned black beans. They've got all these different flavors. It's got a little bit of spice. It's got definitely salt, but it's got a few seasonings. It's not bland. Most Mexican places don't season. This place seasons like crazy. That is absolutely super duper good. I'm eating them. What I think of Chipotle? I've only eaten Chipotle a couple of times. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't great. So I never really went back. I think I ate there twice ever. I had a burrito and I had like a bowl. I was like, meh, it's okay. So. Insurmountable Nitwit did a super chat, says respect for redeeming Keemstar's shekels and not degrading yourself for a crap not live show. Well, very nice, thank you. And by the way, you may say I don't degrade myself, but allow me to now expose my genitals to all of you live on stream. Here we go, you ready? Let me do it right now in 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, I'm not on Twitch. I can only do that on Twitch and get banned to try to get fake clout. From probably my shitty podcast, so sorry about that. We're not going to do that here. Okay, let's continue. All right. If you're not aware, that happened to someone just like a day ago or today, and apparently people are now speculating that it was all a stunt because people aren't watching their crappy show anymore. And so they did it to try to get more views. Pretty lame, but I can't confirm or deny. All right? I'll tell you this. My genitals have never been exposed and never will be. That's for sure. On stream, that is. Okay. I want to have some of the rice now. I just ate I ate half the beans in one go there. Holy crap. Let's go to the rice. Again, for those who tipped, thank you. There's a couple of tips on deck here. I promise you I will shout out those tips when I'm done eating. But I want to eat, and then I will give you the time you deserve, rather than me rush through it right now. Thank you, DC. He says, hope your holidays are festive, wonderful. I've missed you. I miss you too. I miss regulars who can't come by anymore, and that's fine if you can't. I get it. You know, life and everything. But I do miss the people who come by all the time, and then every once in a while, you know, they just disappear for a while. It's good to have you back. How is your holidays going, DC? Have you had a good time this season? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mexican rice. Well seasoned. It's got various different spices. Obviously salt. It tastes so good. And it's fluffy. Very fluffy rice. DC says, my holidays are good. They're nice. He's with his nieces. And he's trying to be a fun uncle to them. That's awesome. It's weird thinking that way, though, isn't it? Like, we all think we're young in our heads. And they're like, wait a minute, I'm older now. I'm 41 years old. Like, what happened? I started YouTube when I was in my late 20s. I'm 41 now. Holy shit. Time flies by, man. This rice is absolutely delicious. I love it. Let's see. Red rice is my preferred rice at Mexican restaurants, says John. Me too. They do offer other kinds. Like, you don't have to get the seasoned. You can get, like, plain rice. And you can get... There's 3 kinds of rice. They do brown rice, too. But I always prefer the seasoned rice that has all the flavor with it. I agree there. The rice is cooked in a pan. You prefer a rice cooker. Mexican restaurants don't cook rice in a rice cooker, I hate to tell you. That's a different cuisine style, which is fine. I'm not hating on rice cooker rice. It's perfectly fine, but that's not how they would do it. Okay. Back to these amazing quesadillas. They're stuck. Here we go. No. I've never had a semita. Mexican sandwich. No. I've never had that. Did I ever get mango and sweet sticky rice? No. He says dessert. I don't recall ever having that. See, the thing is, usually when I go out and I eat food like this, I'm not hungry enough for dessert. This, to me, is filling. Like, how does anyone have room for dessert? In the United States, when you go out to any restaurant and you order food, you usually get such a giant portion, there's no room for dessert. So how can anyone ever taste the desserts? I never have room for it. Oh, I had a whole mouthful of veggie. Onion and pepper. That was really good. Slayer says mango sticky rice is a Thailand dish. Oh, cool. I've never had it. I'm really thin these days. I am not thin. I'm not thin. I told you guys. I'm still around 200 pounds, give or take. Sometimes I'm above, sometimes I'm below. but I stay roughly around 200 pounds. I would never get down to my ideal weight of 185 unless I actively was like working out a ton, which I don't. I would have to constantly keep burning calories and not eat this stuff. What is better, milk and cookies or eggnog and cookies? I would never eat eggnog and cookies. That's too much sugar. Milk and cookies for sure. This is so good. I did not use the taco sauce yet. These are so flavorful. I don't need anything to dip them in. There's so much flavor between the pico de gallo and the veggies and the cheese and the seasoned chicken. It's moist. And I'm not needing to dip it in anything. I'm still going to have some here. I'm going to have some guac. But I really don't need it. Like, it's so good as is. Mmm. Mmm. Delicious. Yes, many Christmases ago I had those minced meat pie or minced pies. Not minced meat. It was minced pies with the fruit. That was really good. I was shocked how good those were. That was what, like 3-4 years ago? Mmm. This is a great dinner, man. Yummy. Lady Just Strike, I have no idea what you just said. I think you know that, too. Smoke a blunt? No, I will not smoke a blunt. I refuse. All right, DC has come up with a Feasting with Phil haiku. He says, delicious dishes, variety of good food, decadent flavors. Thank you very much to DC for the very special Feasting with Phil haiku. I appreciate that. Derek says, this is his favorite sweater of the ones that I have. The kitties dancing around the Christmas tree. As you can see, they're decorating it. One of them has a vest on. I went to World Market a couple weeks ago. Tonight's dessert, if I'm hungry enough for it, which I hope I am, is from World Market. So hopefully we will be having that tonight. I think it would be nice to end the show with that. Oh, is it Latin spices you were quoting? I've never heard of those spices, Lady Just Right. I'm sure they're pretty good. Mmm. So good. What did my wife get? The same exact thing. Only difference is I think she had the refried beans instead of the black. But she got the same exact thing as me. We both had this before and we love it. Just never for delivery. Mmm. This is so delicious. Derek, you're also an uncle? Because he plays with his nieces. They have Frozen toys from Disney. How old are they? Frozen's pretty old now, isn't it? Unless they saw Frozen 2. Because the original Frozen's really old now. Mmm. Mmm. No Super Advice says try to leave some room for dessert. It's a good point. I can't stop eating this, but it's a good point. Or I want to eat the thing later. Maybe I shouldn't overstuff myself. What did I have last year? I don't remember. I don't recall what I had last year. during my Christmas marathon. I can't stop eating. I did not reveal the dessert. I'm not going to. It's going to be a surprise for later. Indian food. I had Indian food last year. Oh, man. Yeah, Indian food's pretty filling. Like just eating a curry, that's really filling. So I'm not surprised that I was so full. Wow. Maybe I won't finish the last piece then. It's so good, but you're right. I shouldn't overstuff myself. No, we don't have a Mexican chain restaurant called Bajas. We have a place called Baja Fresh, but nothing called Bajas, no. Jade, you ate your food? I'm glad to hear. Did you enjoy? Frozen 1 was 2013. Frozen 2 was 2019. Yeah, over 10 years ago. Oh, man. So, yeah, I think that was a good call. I probably won't finish. I wonder if my wife finished. I'll see. Maybe we'll save this. Because it's still good. The black beans, the flavored rice, and this right here is still good. So I think I will save it. That way I don't overstuff and I'll still be hungry for later. Keep in mind, there's still drinking to come. I want another shot of this peanut butter whiskey. And then I'll probably get more of that cider or eggnog later. Because we still have several hours to go here on stream. We do. Cool. All right. Let me cover my guac and my sour cream, which I didn't even really need. I'm amazed I didn't really need it. I didn't need this at all. The quesadilla was so flavorful, I literally didn't need the things to dip it in. It tasted so good. And it was very full of moisture. Excuse me, moisture. That's absolutely disgusting. Ooh. Do I need a chaser for the PB whiskey? No, I'm just using seltzer water today. And I also have filtered water in my thermos if I need it too, right here. I've multiple kinds of water. I'm good. Okay. So, man, that was great. So what was that? That was fajita quesadillas. It was quesadillas with ingredients you would have in chicken fajitas, like the grilled chicken with seasoning and char on it, peppers, like green peppers, onions, like sauteed onions, and a pico de gallo, which is, tomato and a tasty onion with other ingredients in there with a little bit of kick, and then a couple of kinds of melted cheese. It was super good. It had guacamole and sour cream on the side, and then I had the Mexican rice and the black beans. That was amazing, and I didn't even finish, but I'm full. I hope you guys enjoyed the Festive Feasting with Phil 2023. I hope you enjoyed the meal and the conversation. Happy holidays to everyone out there. If you want to see me eat dessert, that's later tonight in another video. But anyway, thank you all, and see you soon, and season's greetings. Bye-bye.